2014 Flashback Board Induction. The year 2014 for CIMA Sri Lanka started off with the induction of Mr. Rajendra Tyagaraja as Chairman of the Board by the outgoing Chairman Mr. Riaz Muller. Under Tyagaraja's sturdy leadership, supported by the professional and experienced Board of Directors together with the staff, CIMA Sri Lanka notched up yet another successful year in supporting its students, members and establishing sustainable relationships with its valued stakeholders. Corporate Partners. Introduced in 2007, this unique program is available by invitation and is designed to establish affinities with leading corporates in the country. The program provides companies an opportunity to mutually benefit from the specialized training programs initiated by CIMA and CIMA's brand recognition and compatible professionalism and values. 2014 was launched with 26 corporate partners signing in. 2015 CIMA syllabus launch. CIMA reviews the syllabus of its professional qualification every 5 years along with its examinations and assessments. The updated syllabus aims to produce competent and confident management accounting professionals who are able to guide and lead their organizations to sustainable success. The 2015 CIMA syllabus launch was held on a grand scale at the Kingsbury Hotel on the 21st of February. CIMA Lecturers Conference. The CIMA Lecturers Conference was held on the 24th of February at the Cinnamon Grand, Colombo to inform tuition providers across Mehsana about the updated syllabus and new assessment methods. Over 150 participants attended the conference, both local and foreign lecturers as well as tuition providers. Robert Van Allen. Robert Van Allen, globally renowned and top American thought leader who specializes in the genre of excellence, conducted two unique programs entitled "Are You Practicing the Multidimensional Growth Mode? It's the Game Changer" and "Stop Managing, Start Orchestrating" for Sri Lanka's corporate delegates on the 19th of March. CIMA President's visit to Sri Lanka. CIMA President Mr. Malcolm Ferber visited Sri Lanka from the 23rd to the 28th of March. During his visit, he met with the British High Commissioner and the Governor of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka. The President also visited tuition colleges and some of the larger corporate entities who employed CIMA students and members such as WNS, Kopalamba and HSBC. The President also attended the convocation held for exam-completed and new members. He met the members of the CIMA Sri Lanka board over lunch and hosted the members at a dinner which was attended by over 400 CIMA members. The future of HR. Globally renowned HR guru Dave Ulrich, professor of business at the Michigan University, drew a full house of participants who attended a presentation on human resources entitled "Future-Proof Your HR" at the Water's Edge on the 30th of April to an audience of 750. Professor Ulrich's visit and lecture in Sri Lanka was organized by the CIMA Sri Lanka and the Institute of Personal Management or IPM in collaboration with the Association of Human Resources Professionals, the Employers Federation of Ceylon, the Federation of Chambers of Commerce and Industry of Sri Lanka, and the Organization of Professional Associations. Senate CIMA CEO Forum with Dave Ulrich. Senate CIMA CEO Forum led by Professor Dave Ulrich, titled "Building Competitive Organizations, the Next Venue for Sustained Success," was held on the 30th of April in the evening at the Kingsbury Hotel and had the participation of 230 CEOs. The forum reviewed drivers of competitive advantage and strategies for effective leadership. Business Leaders Summit. The CIMA Sri Lanka flagship event, the CIMA Business Leaders Summit, was a sellout for the 37th consecutive year. The Intellectual Connect was held in May on the theme Sustainability, Imagine, Implement at the Cinnamon Grand Hotel, Colombo. Gracing the occasion as the chief guest was CIMA's CEO Charles Tilley, and keynote was delivered by Pakistan's Poverty Alleviation Fund CEO Qazi Azmat Isa. BLS also featured 5 international speakers at the Intellectual Connect on the second day. CIMA Global Business Challenge. This year, over 14,000 students from 23 countries participated in the global competition for undergraduates. This year, 43 teams comprising undergraduates from 14 universities from Sri Lanka registered for the competition. Corporate consultants and Momentum, representing University of Colombo, and the Team Elite and Serendip, representing the University of Moratuwa, qualified for the country finals, which was won by the corporate consultants of the University of Colombo, who went on to represent the country at the grand finals in Mumbai in India and were crowned champions at the CIMA Global Business Challenge. The annual general meeting. The 20th AGM of the Student Society was held on the 8th of March 2014 with Ms. Mahesha Amarasuriya, head of CIMA Student Development Committee, participating as the chief guest. Sharjun Ahmed, a CIMA past finalist currently working for MTD Walkers PLC in Sri Lanka and a product of Zahira College, Colombo, was elected as the president of the student body for the year 2014. CIMA Sports Day 2014. CIMA Sports Day is one of the most anticipated CIMA events in the year. The event was held on the 21st of June at the NCC grounds. The event witnessed enthusiastic participation from many companies and all CIMA tutoring colleges. There were a number of sporting teams including cricket, tap rugby, netball, swimming and futsal. CSR project. The CIMA Student Society, after a lapse of 2 years, took the initiative to conduct the annual CSR project on the 28th of December 2014. The CIMA Student Society, together with JCI Vellavatta chapter, visited the students of Camilla School, which houses about 50 or more mentally and physically challenged students. The members of the society spent a day at the school. A magic show was also organized together with a mascot on that day, and dry rations and other necessary items were handed over to the school. CIMA Launchpad. Launchpad was organized by the CIMA Student Society, aiming to nurture the entrepreneurial thinking among students from institutes and universities and individuals with a corporate background or aspiring ventures, while giving them the opportunity to network with potential investors and industry professionals to sharpen their skills and intuitive decision-making. Team Café di Caloria was adjudicated as champions for the outstanding business concept, which depicted the kernel of entrepreneurship. Their business concept was based on a restaurant which served food based on the customer's caloric requirement. CFO Forum. The annual CIMA CFO Forum was organized on the topic Risk in the Boardroom Agenda. The forum was held on the 14th of August at the Union Ballroom, Jaik Hilton. The forum was led by Dr. Noel Tego, Executive Director of CIMA Education. There were 100 CFOs who participated from 100 different companies. CIMA Management Accounting Conference, Intelligence through Insights, from Performance to Dominance. The conference brought together around 160 corporate leaders and professionals from diverse sectors ranging from IT and communications, consumer, automotive, apparel to financial services in order to share knowledge and insights on a theme of contemporary interest, focusing on effectively using information, operational and strategic insights for optimal business benefits. This year's conference featured 5 speakers. CIMA Business Debate. Aimed at helping CIMA students develop their soft skills, and intercollegiate business debating competition was organized for the second time. 6 teams from 3 colleges entered the competition. Team Wisdom Transformers from Wisdom Business Academy emerged winners, while the runners-up title was taken by the team Wisdom Expendables from Wisdom Business Academy. Strategies for setting up and developing IT, BPM and FAO operations. CIMA and SLASCOM conducted a forum sharing best practices on IT, BPM and FAO startups. The forum facilitated keynote speeches from industry experts, including discussions on sustainable markets, people and process development of existing IT, BPM and FAO operations in Sri Lanka. Unlearn, Learn, adapting best practices in family businesses. Family businesses are a vital part of the global economy and a cornerstone of the economic systems in most countries. Recognizing this, CIMA Sri Lanka conducted an event on the 29th of October at the Kingsbury Hotel led by the gurus in the world of family business. The forum enabled the audience to learn how family businesses remain true to the family culture and vision while adopting best management practices the corporate world has to offer in terms of business and growth strategies, professionalism, talent management, and financing, among others. The keynote address was delivered by Mr. R. Gopalakrishnan, Director of the Tata Group. Business Case Awards. CIMA Business Case Awards 2014 was launched in June to create awareness and brief prospects on the competition, which was attended by CEOs, HR heads of leading companies, and CIMA's corporate and training partners. The 2013 winning case study was presented at the event, and Dr. Travis Pereira spoke on the judges' expectations at the 2014 competition. 23 companies that included automobile, banking and finance, garment manufacturers, IT solutions, healthcare, telecommunication and conglomerates entered the competition. The winning teams recognized at the Business Case Awards night were second runners-up Unilever Sri Lanka, first runners-up Mobitel Private Limited, with the winners Diesel and Motor Engineering or DEMO. CIMA went on to recognize the winner of the Hand in Hand competition, a sustainability initiative launched by CIMA together with the United Nations Global Compact Network Sri Lanka, Wisdom Business Academy Private Limited, Team Canfi. CIMA Toastmasters Quiz. The much-awaited event in the Toastmasters calendar was held in November 2014 at the BMICH. This event was organized for the third consecutive year by the CIMA Toastmasters Club in an attempt to bring together Toastmasters from around the country to foster learning, a team spirit as well as fellowship. CIMA signs MOU with Nelson Marlborough Institute of Technology or NMIT of New Zealand and ProX New Zealand. CIMA, NMIT, the Nelson Marlborough Institute of Technology New Zealand and ProX New Zealand have signed an agreement to promote educational opportunities for CIMA professional members to pursue further academic training at NMIT. The signing of this agreement enables CIMA professional qualification holders to gain maximum exemptions from entry into the Graduate Diploma in Professional Accounting program in line with the Chartered Accountants Australia and New Zealand's requirements. Business impact of the 2015 National Budget. CIMA Sri Lanka hosted a forum on the business impact of the 2015 National Budget, which took place on the 25th of November at the Kingsbury Hotel. The forum shared key insights about Sri Lanka's 2015 budget proposals on industries with optimal growth opportunities, long and short-term government objectives, policy frameworks, and the budgetary impact on local industrial development and national competitiveness. CIMA Convocation 2014. The convocations in March and September witnessed a total of 680 students who completed all examinations of the Institute being recognized and receiving their certificates. 361 new ACMA and 13 new FCMAs were recognized at the March convocation, and 153 ACMAs and 30 FCMAs were recognized at the September convocation. World Prize winner Kerumpuli Arachige Nipuni Hansika, who secured a prize for the performance operations paper, was recognized at the convocation. Train the Trainer. Peter Stewart, Director Learning Development, CIMA, conducted a program for CIMA tutors in Colombo based on how the pre-scene material contributes to cases and what guidance to give students on analyzing the pre-scene, how skills and competencies are assessed, and what areas should be developed in classroom training, and an interactive session was held where tutors collaborated to create a management-level case study with guidance and support from CIMA. Enriching SMEs. 6 workshops were held in Kandy and Colombo with over 30 participants at each session. The resource personnel were Lacinta Ferdinando, Project Manager Banking and Finance at Millennium Information Technologies, Dipani Pereira, Founder, Director and Chief Executive Officer of Target Resource Private Limited, and Intika Binali, Corporate Coach and Consultant, Smart Consulting and Training Company. This ongoing initiative has achieved twin objectives of profiling CIMA as dedicated to improving avenues of growth for the country's SMEs and providing exposure for CIMA members as knowledge providers. CIMA Master Courses and Business Briefs. For the professional development of members and business communities, CIMA conducted 37 CPD programs. 1,699 members and 1,118 non-members participated at these programs that were conducted throughout the year. CIMA Tour de Colombo, a Gen Y initiative of member services of CIMA Sri Lanka, Tour de Colombo, took place on the 13th of December. Part adventure race, part treasure hunt, part celebration of the CIMA community, the CIMA Tour de Colombo saw teams having to identify and locate checkpoints and discover the delights of Colombo. 30 teams took part in the event, where each team comprised 5 participants, of whom 2 were CIMA members or exams completed students. The winners of this race were Team Urban Hogs from MAS Intimates. Congratulations, Rajendra, on a great year.